Venusan, congratulations on this fantastic launch of the BE6 Racing Livery Edition.
Yeah.
And we just have a couple of questions for Venusan. Venusan, first tell us what was the logic behind this racing livery for the BE6 specifically?
So as I have explained, I'm sure you have listened to my presentation. So there are a lot of um emotions behind this vehicle. It's not a functional car. It's an cultural identity for
Right,
the youth of our.
right, right,
And then therefore there is always a ask. Can you bring several editions of these
right,
cars? So one of the theme that we picked up is the racing spirit and motorsport spirit in India is growing rapidly.
right.
That we are sensing it. So once we sensed it, so further to Batman, we were thinking what could be the editions that we can bring
Right,
in.
right,
So this thought came in, and then so we decided to bring this car.
right,
This car perfectly fits to that.
right.
Uh,
It's sporty, it's compact,
Sporty,
the way it
dynamics
drives,
heavy.
everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
perfect. Now, the question going forward for that is why couldn't we have a little more horsepower as compared to the standard car? Because in the end, this is a car with racing livery. It's a racing edition, basically.
Yeah.
So, why couldn't we get a little more horsepower to make it a
So
little more
cars
fun?
of this size, you might have seen in the industry, they might have 100 kilowatt or
Right,
150
right,
kilowatt,
right,
170 kilowatt, 200 kilowatt,
right,
or even 250 kilowatt.
right,
But this base car, that when we launched it, we said this car is a performance car and we will have 282.
right,
That time itself is a performance car.
right.
And therefore any other increase in the power is not going to help. You are not going to drive the car faster than
True.
what the
True,
road
true.
can
What it
allow you,
already offers.
road or
Yeah.
track can
Or the
allow
road
you.
offers.
Yeah.
True.
So had you got 100 kilowatt, yes, of course there is a sense to increase it to
Right,
282.
right.
But if you had already 282, I don't think that you need to.
So you think that's enough for
Yeah, that's far more.
perfect, perfect. All right.
You had seen Miney how fast he was driving.
Of course, of course. I mean, around these conditions,
Yes.
that was more than enough. And in fact, we had the car just with us for a couple of days, 2 days ago.
Yes.
And I think performance was more than adequate.
Yes,
But
yes.
we thought
It's-
because this is a racing edition, maybe.
It's a rear wheel drive
True.
and it's an electric. It's
Right.
an instant torque
Right.
and it is 282 bhp.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Right.
It's
Superb.
amazing.
Superb. Nice talking to
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.